What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Man, family, we got to grow up emotionally. You know what I mean? We have to grow up emotionally. Man, sometimes God's going to go silent. You know what I mean? Sometimes God is going to go silent. And we get so full of fear when God goes silent. Stay with me, we're going somewhere. So many of us, we grow up thinking that, man, we're not good enough, and just all this other toxic stuff, you know, and we get on this path of, man, okay, I'm gonna do right. I'm tired of messing up. I'm tired of making mistakes. Man, I want to live my life with purpose and passion and, you know, all this other stuff. Man, I want to do the right thing. I want to be a godly person. I want to be a righteous person. And we're trying to do all the right things because we're tired of messing up. We're tired of making mistakes. And man, now that we're a little older, we're a little more mature, man, okay, I can't keep doing the same stupid stuff that I used to do. Man, there has to be some type of legacy that I'm gonna leave behind. There has to be some type of purpose that I'm living with, you know what I mean? And so as we mature a little bit, man, we start taking on a different perspective of life of, okay, I can't keep sleeping with all these women. I can't keep chasing all these dudes. I can't keep chasing money and just all this other stuff that we've done, you know? And sometimes on that path, you know, of trying to do the right things, God ain't gonna say nothing to you. You know what I mean? God's gonna go silent. And it's gonna appear as though God don't care. And we'll be crying out to God, God, where do I go? God, what do I do? God, I'm tired of making mistakes. I'm tired of getting hooked up with the wrong people. I'm tired of getting connected with the wrong woman. I'm tired of having the wrong type of friends around me. I'm tired of working at the wrong place. Man, God, I'm tired of wasting money. You know what I mean? What do I do? And sometimes God ain't gonna answer us. Sometimes, a lot of times, God's not going to answer us. And it's not because he don't care. We have to grow up and understand, man, relax. Relax. Learn to trust the process. Learn to sit in the silence. Learn to be present in the moment. And just bask in the peace and quiet. So many of us, we're so scared of that though. We're scared of the silence. That's why we always had noise going. We always had the drama going. We always had the raggedy soap operas on. We always had the Jerry Springers and the sorry reality shows going. We were always in conversations, gossiping, and saw all the toxic crap. We've always had the radio playing. We've always had the news, just noise. Something, anything to break up the silence. Because the silence scared us. Real shit. And sometimes our intentions can be pure in that aspect of, okay, God, I'm not making no more mistakes. I don't want to make any more mistakes. Man, I want to be a righteous person. And I want to do the right thing. And yet, because of our unhealed trauma concerning us not feeling like we're good enough, we've always messed up. We've always made the wrong mistakes. We've always made the wrong choices in life. And so we're terrified of fucking up again. And so we're asking God, what do I do? Where do I go? And God ain't answering us. God don't answer us. And then we get caught up and twisted, like, man, God's not answering me, and I'm not hearing from God. Something's wrong with me, and just all this other negative, toxic shit. And it's not always that something's wrong with us. That's the reason why God ain't answering you. Sometimes God wants you to learn to just sit down, shut the fuck up, and be still. Just be still. Relax. Enjoy the fucking moment. But we don't know how to do that because we've always been on the fucking go. We've always been distracted with some bullshit. We've always kept ourselves so super busy. We don't know how to live in the moment. We don't know how to appreciate the moment. And so when we're crying out to God, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? Would I do that? And God don't answer us. We start tearing ourselves down again. Oh, I got to try harder. I got to pray more. I got to fast. I got to do this. I got to do this. And God is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You acting like a crackhead. You acting like a tweaker. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and just be still. Just be still. I ain't got to always talk to you to let you know that I'm right here with you. I ain't always got to commune with you or communicate with you to let you know that I still got your back. I ain't got to always tell you that you're on the right fucking path. At some point, you've got to grow the fuck up and just trust the process. At some point, you've got to grow the fuck up and be like, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's okay for me to just relax today. It's okay for me to just be silent today. It's okay for me to just... It's okay for me to go out on vacation or go out to the park or to the beach or wherever it is that I go and just enjoy myself. I ain't always got to be serving somebody. I ain't always got to be doing something for other people. I ain't always got to be giving and pouring into other people. I can just sit here and just relax. I can just sit here and just be still. Without the noise to distract me. I'm comfortable in the silence. I got just as much peace and joy and happiness in the silence as I do when God's right there with me talking to me. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I gotta have that same peace, that same joy, that same confidence that I'm good. I'm okay. And we don't feel like that because the great majority of us have always tore ourselves down. The great majority of us has always had people tearing us down and trying to make us feel like we're not good enough. We're always doing something wrong. And so if God's not constantly feeding into my ego, if God's not constantly feeding and telling me I'm proud of you, good job, we feel like I'm fucking up. We feel like something's wrong. So sometimes God is going to go silent just so that you have to sit there and learn to shut the fuck up. And be okay with who you are and where you're at in life. That's real shit. That's real shit. And see, here's the trip. It's like being in a relationship, in a healthy, loving relationship. You ain't always got to be with your woman. You ain't always got to be with your man to know that they love you. And even if you guys are at the house together or wherever you're at, you can sit there and you ain't always got to be talking. You ain't always got to be hugged up. You ain't always got to be snuggling and be right there in their presence for you to be at peace and know
loves you. He values you. She values you. She loves you. Just because we're silent at this moment don't mean that I'm thinking about fucking somebody else. It don't mean that I'm thinking about my ex. It don't mean that I'm regretting being here. It don't mean that, man, you're cheating on me. It don't mean you wish you were somewhere else. That's our insecurities and our fears and our unhealed trauma that fucks us up and makes us think that. We got to grow the fuck up. We've got to grow up emotionally and spiritually. We got to learn to heal and let go of all that negativity that makes us feel like we're not good enough. That makes us feel like we're not valued. That makes us feel like we're not loved unless, man, I'm kissing your ass, and I'm cooking for you, and I'm buying you this, and I'm doing this for you, and I'm taking you out here. I got to do all this shit to make you feel good about being with me. Because I don't really trust our relationship. Because the truth is, I think our relationship is transactional. If I'm doing for you, you feel like I love you. If I'm constantly buying for you, you feel like I love you. If you're constantly holding me and caressing me and talking to me and feeding my ego, I feel like you love me. And when you don't do that for a minute, I feel like something's wrong. My fears and insecurities kick in. And I start to wonder if you're ready to leave. I start to wonder, does somebody else have your attention? I start to wonder, are you looking at me differently? Are you no longer interested in me? Am I no longer sexy to you? Or does somebody else have your attention? So I got to grab your phone and I got to start looking at, man, your social media. I got to grab your phone to see who you're communicating with. Why? Because my fears kicked in. My insecurities have kicked in. Because your silence is traumatizing. It makes me feel like something's wrong. And we take that same crazy ass shit into our relationship with God. We take that same unhealed trauma into our relationship with God. Or if I'm not singing praises, if I'm not walking on quoting scriptures, if God's not regularly talking to me, something's wrong. And so we believe that our relationship with God is based on what I'm doing. We think that our God's love for us is based on how much I praise him, how much I worship him, how much I'm quoting scriptures, how much I'm running around and pushing the Bible to everybody I see. And the more I do that, I think God will love me more. The more I do that, I think God will value me more. Because we're immature spiritually. We're immature emotionally. We're unhealed. And it is what it is. We've got to grow up emotionally, spiritually. Hope and pray that I said something to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing.